Good morning, children. Today we are again back for our English literature class. Till now, we have completed 2 chapters. One is prose and the other is a poem. The first lesson was the Velveteen Rabbit, and the second lesson was "'Twas Long Ago." Velveteen Rabbit was a story based on a toy. Later it became real, and "'Twas Long Ago" is a time that is a past time of the narrator, his childhood memories. Today we are going to start a new lesson, a question on grammar written by Richmal Crompton. A question on grammar written by Richmal Crompton. He is the writer of the story. Okay, so this is the story. This page we are going to learn today. This is the first page we are going to learn today. So actually, you think that you have planned a room or a house, and then there are something which you should do which you should not. And if you are a junior one or a younger boy or girl, the bindings and do's and don'ts rated high than that of a senior member of a society or a family. So something like that is going to happen in this story. Let's see what's there. It was raining. Excuse me. It was raining. It had been raining all morning. William was intensely bored with his family. So the central character of the story is William. This is the story about William and his moves. So it was raining outside, and it was raining from the morning itself. And William was intensely bored. He was getting irritated or frustrated. Nothing to do. What can I do? He demanded of his father for the 10th time. So that means he is from the morning itself, he is asking his father what I have to do. I have nothing to do. It's very irritating. Naturally, in this lockdown period, you all students are sitting inside your house. Except studies, you have nothing to do. You can watch TV or mobile, and else you have to sit with your books and copies. It's very boring, really. Continuously, monotonously doing a single type of work. And sometimes you feel that I'll not do anything, I'll sit. And sometimes you feel that I want to do something, but not these works, which I'm regularly doing. It is very boring. So similarly, William was from the morning itself asking his father, what should I do? What can I do? Nothing, said his father fiercely from behind his newspaper. So he was reading a newspaper. He also became annoyed, and he said, nothing. What can I do? He said plaintively, sadly. What can I do? I need to do something. It happens, na? Okay, sometimes the children or child come in, Mama, ki korbo? Korar kichu nei. Really, it's very painful situation for any children or child. Okay. So, he was very sad. He has nothing to do. Couldn't you just sit quietly? Suggested his mother. His mother said that, doing continuously her household works. She told, can't you sit quietly for some time? That's not doing anything. I could sit quietly all day. He went on aggressively. If I wanted to. So he said that that's nothing to do. Sitting quietly is not a work. I can do it anytime, whenever I feel like. The thing is, I need to feel that I have to sit quietly. But you never do. So his mother said, but my dear, you never do it. You never sit quietly. Couldn't you read? Or no, cause there would be any sense in it. Would not there? He said that no, sitting quietly doesn't make a sense. So I will not sit. Does it make a sense? Could not you read or draw or do something? Can't you read or draw or do something which is which goes with your gesture? No, that's lessons. That's not doing anything. When I'm reading, that means I'm preparing my lesson. When I'm drawing, that is I'm preparing my lesson. When I'm writing, that means I'm preparing my lesson. Oh, I'm not going to do anything like that. I could teach you to knit if you like. So, being a mother, she had lots and lots of works to do. A part of it, she knows knitting and stitching. So, she told her, okay, fine. When it's all about your lessons and all, then come. I can teach you knitting. You like to do it? With a crushing glance, William left. Oh! Like this, he left out. What rubbish! Knitting. Being a boy, I'm going to sit and knit. And he felt like that. Nothing, said William with a scowl. Scowl means gurra ke kuch bolna, gusse se. Shut the door when you go out, won't you, William? Said Ethel equal sweetly. So, William left. He went to the drawing room where his sister Ethel was knitting a jumper and talking to a friend. Knitting a jumper, jumper means a jacket-like thing. Knitting, she was making it. Wool diye buna ke knitting bola hai. You all know, I think. Okay. And she was talking to her friend. What are you doing, William? Said the friend sweetly. So probably because his sister has got a friend in her house, and as because it was raining outside, there was nothing to do. So she was knitting a jumper. Jumper, a jacket type, thick jacket type things. And so suddenly her friend asked William, "Hi William, what are you doing now?" It's a common gesture, it's a common question. Normally we ask any person after a long time when we meet someone, then what are you doing now? How do you do? Nothing, said the William with a scowl. He was annoyed with his mother and father because they are not giving any work to him to do. So he said, nothing. Shut the door when you go out, won't you, William? She said very sweet. Okay. When you are doing nothing, please shut the door when you are going out. William rose with dignity at that insult and went to the door. He went over there to sit and spend some time with his sister. But she was busy with her knitting and friends. So aggressively he got up from the place. He truly looked at the sister and her friend and went out of the door. At the door, when he went close to the door, he stood over there. He turned back with an aggressive look. I won't stay here now, he said with slow contempt. Not even if, he paused to consider the most remote contingency. Not even if you wanted me, he said at last emphatically. I'm not going to stay over here. Just sitting with your friend and talking and knitting? All rubbish. Even if you ask me to stay, then also I'll not stay. I mean, he was totally irritated. He was completely out of his mind. He was getting bored. He was getting irritated. He was not getting any work to do. And none of the family members were giving any work to do. They should also help him out. That either you do this or get himself engaged. No one was putting any interest towards him. He was just feeling isolated, completely isolated because everybody was busy with their own work. Somebody was reading newspaper. Mother was busy with household works and knitting. His sister, she was also busy with knitting and gossiping with his friends. So he was totally isolated. He was completely alone. He shut the door behind him and his expression relaxed to sardonic smile. Sardonic? Mocking. Sitting. Rubbish. And he shut the door. It happens. जब लोगों को बहुत गुस्सा आता है नहीं बैठेंगे तुम्हारे पास ऐसा होता है ना तुम लोगों को भी होता है आई नो अच्छा लग रहा है ना सुन के जो होता है इंसान के साथ इंसान जब ऐसा सुनता है उसे अच्छा लगता है it happens okay I bet they feel small he said to umbrella stand poor fellow he was not getting anyone to talk so when umbrella stand was there umbrella was hanging over there he went and said definitely they are feeling bad the way I shut the door. He went to the library where his 17-year-old brother Robert was showing off his new rifle to a friend. Again, he went up to his brother to spend some time in the library, but there also he found that Robert was sitting with his friend and showing his new rifle to his friend. You see, he was saying, then catching sight of William's face round the door. Oh, get out! William got out. So he was busy with his friend, and suddenly William entered. And when he entered, he just looked at William and said, get out! And William just went out of the door, and he was still then he was irritated and he was aggressive. So this was the first page. Poor William, I don't know what finally happened with him, whether he was able to spend some time with his family members, he got some work to do. We'll see in the next session. By the time you go through this part, any hard spelling or anything which is hard to understand, we will discuss in the next session, in the next class. Before starting the new part, we will discuss the difficult part of it. Okay? Stay healthy, stay safe. Bye-bye.